Hello, 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 everyone. Hi, good evening. Good evening. Eve, number one tonight. There you go. It says, hey, PG, much love. Much love to you, Eve. Much love to you, hon. God bless. Number one tonight. Amen. Number two, Pom Pom Mommy. Number two, yes. It says, hello, PG Chat Mods. Much love. Much love to you, girl. Much love to you. How you doing, Pam? Pam's number three. Yes, I'm here. There you go, girl. Amen. She says, hello, everyone. Hello to you, Pam. How are you doing tonight, sweetie? Steph, how you doing tonight? Cool gamers, good to see you. Lady Q, God bless. God bless. Jelly baby, how you doing tonight? She giving everybody a wave. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to you. There's lady saying, PG, hey, how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, sweetie? Oh, how you doing, Wolf Angel? And did you hit the thumbs up for PG for free? I did. Thank you. Amen. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Wolf Angel. Amen. There's the beaver. Says absolutely PG. Yeah, yeah. I think everybody's trying to coin that, right? I hear all the creators complain about PG saying absolutely, but that's their favorite word now, right? It cracked me up. All right. CJ, how you doing tonight? Robin. Precious me, how you doing, sweetie? Hello, everyone. Much love to you. Much love to you. Deputy Sheriff, good to see you in here tonight, sweetie. Says hello, PG in chat. Hello to you. Lisa, hey girl, what's up? How you doing tonight? She says, hey, PG in chat. Hey, back to you, girl. God bless. Much love. Let me see. Okay, I think I finally caught up with us. I finally caught up with us. Yeah. Um. I don't know if anybody else is I don't know if anybody else is seen Cam. See, I don't know if anybody else. Cam actually cracks me up. No matter how bad my day gets, if I watch him, I start laughing. He actually, that guy brings happiness into my heart. I don't know why, but he sure does make me laugh. He cracks me up. His latest, uh, his latest wham 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 was about Candus, right? About Candus. He doesn't know she said Cam or Pam, so we're gonna solve it all tonight, right? We're gonna help him out, right? We're gonna help you out there, Cam. we're gonna we're gonna find out how many licks it takes to get to the center of that turkey pop, right? We're gonna help you out there, guy. Yeah, shit. Oh, that is hilarious. I'm trying to stop laughing because anyway, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, she did. I agree. I agree, Arctic Wolf. She did, didn't she? She was, Candace makes me laugh, man. She's a trip, right? She's like, no, I think I said Pam. She told me like 5 times. No, I had 5 other people listen to it. Candace is Candace, girl, you out there listening? Thanks for the laugh, right? That's funny shit. But anyway, anyway, we got some stuff lined up here tonight, right? I am trying. I'm trying to pull my shit together. I have a hard time getting that done, right? It cracks me up. Welcome to the world of YouTube, right? Cam, she really said, yeah, yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. That's hilarious. I know. I know she did. She said her and Pam talk. Yeah, she did say that, Pam. she, she's like, I love Pam. It's Cam I don't trust. Right? Some funny stuff. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to, but the more I think about it, the more I want to crack up laughing. Mhm. Anyway, I gotta get on a serious note. I gotta get on a serious note. So, I don't think I can get on a serious note until I get past this one, right? I was, I was going to hold off, but I can't. I can't because I got to get to business after this one. Okay, so let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. Cam, we're going to solve all your problems here tonight.
Basically, after the live the other night, we got a phone call from Candus, and she proceeded to tell me that she didn't think, she said that she didn't trust Cam. She said, I listened to it and I think I said Pam. And I had
She
five other,
argued
yeah,
with
she
us.
argued with me. She said that she had 5 other people listen to it and that they also said that she said, I don't trust Pam. You
She said,
can clearly hear what she says.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna find it.
I have it recorded. Do you want me?
No, I got it right here.
she said,
Had. Not one time. Not once. Um, the
I don't
only
even
time
know
we
how
recorded anything was when we talked with Pam and we let Pam know when we were recording and when we weren't.
Well, I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
to.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh well,
necessary.
I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh no,
Oh,
Pam.
yeah.
No, you're
I was,
Pam. Pam.
Yeah, I know Pam very
I
well.
appreciate you, Tyson, for being protective over Summer too, because you might have talked.
she said, she said, I don't know, I don't know about Pam, but Cam, I don't.
Talk to them before.
Well, I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh well,
necessary.
I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh no,
Oh,
Pam.
Well, I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh,
necessary.
well, I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Pam.
Well, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh,
necessary.
well, I don't know.
Did she? Did she say Cam Pam? Did she say Cam Pam? Oh, what did you say, Candace? What did you say? Let's clear this one up. Let's clear this up for you.
Know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Pam.
we better listen to it again. We better listen to this again.
So basically, after the live the other night, we got a phone call from Candus, and she proceeded to tell me that she didn't think, she said that she didn't trust Cam. She said, I listened to it and I think I said Pam. And I had five
She
other,
argued with
she
us.
argued with me. She said that she had 5 other people listen to it and that they also said that she said, I don't trust Pam. You can clearly hear what she says.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna find it.
I have it recorded. Do you want me?
No, I got it right here.
Okay.
We've had not one time, not once. The
I don't
only
even
time
know
we
how.
recorded anything was when we talked with Pam and we let Pam know when we were recording and when we weren't.
Well, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh,
necessary.
well, I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Pam.
Yeah,
No,
I was,
That cleared it up, folks. That cleared it up. She said Cam, not Pam. Cam. All right. Yeah, Cam. I think he was talking about you.
no, Pam. Pam.
Yeah, I know Pam very well.
I appreciate you, Tyson, for being protective over Summer too, because you might have talked to them before.
Well, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh,
necessary.
well, I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Pam.
Well, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh,
necessary.
well, I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Pam.
Well, I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I don't trust Cam. Sorry.
But I will just say,
Okay.
there was a lot more that Pam told us, but we didn't put that out there. It's not
Oh,
necessary.
well, I don't know about Pam. I thought y'all were talking about Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Pam.
That was funny stuff, right? That was absolutely hilarious. That was hilarious. I think we cleared it up. I think we solved this one, folks. It was definitely Cam. C-A-M. All right. It could have been a Cam Pam. I don't know. Oh, shit. That is hilarious. Oh, God. I tell you. this ain't the end of the funniness tonight. This is not the end of the funniest tonight. Cam said, Cam said, Cam said, I can't get it out. I can't. I got to calm it down here. Oh, God. Give me a second. The next thing you're about to hear is even funnier, right? Hey, Cam, remember when I said that you was helping the Wells fix their house and getting them all kinds of gift cards and stuff, and you said, oh, no, that's a lie, PG. PG is lying on us. We didn't get nothing for the Wells. Well, listen, Cam. You know what I love about you and your old lady the most? You guys, man, is one breath you say something and the next breath you contradict yourselves, right? Well, contradict. Let me say that right, because people's going to be like, what did PG say? Right? It's contradict. Let me get those words right so that nobody thinks that, I'm stupid. Right? But anyhow, that's the one thing I like about you too. It's the fact that all day long when you're talking to people, when you're doing business, you got to be in your business world. You have to have, the utmost respect, kindness, caring, which I have that anyway, no matter where I go. But you also have to have perfect speech, right? You can't mess up on anything. You got to stay professional all day long. But when you come out here, you get the opportunity to just don't give a damn. Just be you. That's the great thing about YouTube. It's unprofessional for sure, right? This is unprofessional. And you can just be you and, talk however you want to talk. But I guess they have, word police out here, right? Make sure you pronounce it, get everything in there righteously. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So I want to make sure that I pronounce my words correctly. So that was, contradict, not count. I know what I'm saying. Other people know what you're saying, but they're going to take it and run with it. And that's cool. But yeah, word police is out here. Anyway, what you're about to hear next is Cam. Cam attacked me and basically said I was a liar, right? About the gift card thing. That he was having, the people in his chat. I said that he was having them support the Wells, getting their home fixed, and a lot of people are sending gift cards and things, right? Well, he said that was a big lie. PG was lying. No. And I also said the Wells were accusing him of stealing their gift cards and things, right? No, that was a big lie PG's telling. Well, Cam, you just told on yourself. Dude, you owe me an apology. Right? You owe me an apology. And you also owe me a thank you for figuring it out that, it was Cam, not Pam, Cam, which is you, she was talking about. She don't trust. Right? And I can't say I blame her. I can't say I blame her. But we're going to hear you tell on yourself, So don't ever call me a liar again. If you're going to come out and confess your sins, you're going to come out and confess the truth later, right? Here we go.
I don't know why this is. I don't know why this is, and I'm not saying she's guilty of anything, but it really is suspicious.
Oh, he says that he ain't saying she's guilty of anything. Um, hmm. So you thought Candus was guilty, right? So he thought she's guilty. He's just not going to, say it. There you go.
That she is consistently through the time we have tried to help and with what we could in her daughter's case, she has constantly tried to make up allegations of us either what was the first stealing gift cards because we had a what was that Buffalo Wild Wings by one of our mods,
One of our
Kay
mods,
Shelton.
yes.
Candus. Candus. You say someone took your Buffalo Wild Wings gift cards. Hey Cam, you're busted.
Well, she goes by another name now.
No,
we're
but
not
she
gonna
went.
say,
No, she
but-
changed it back. Yes.
Okay, well, Kay had given us a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card. We happened to mention, because there's one in Kingsport, we happened to mention that when we were at her house one day, oh, one of our mods got us this gift
It
card.
was after we met with the news on Ben Hill.
Yes, and we were going to go and eat. Well, it got twisted, and she started telling people, it didn't get twisted, she just started telling people that we stole gift cards that were meant for her. And that was not the case at all.
So, so gift cards meant for her. So obviously, he was getting gift cards for her and giving them to her. And she thought that, that was one of her gift cards as well, right? So Cam, you was getting them gift cards. Why you gotta lie? You don't have to lie to kick it. You crack me up, Cam. You crack me up. That cracks me up, man. Oh shit. Candus, man, she got me rolling. She got me rolling tonight. Hey, Cam. I was talking to Donald. You know what he said? He said he's going to call you the Whamulance. Donald's calling the Whamulance for you. Yeah, they made a whole live wham, 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 wham. All right. They made a whole live of wham, 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 wham on the wells. That's funny shit. I was cracking up. Right? Oh, damn. That was funny. You cracked me up, Cam. Allie. Oh, crap. That is hilarious. Oh, the Whamulance. Oh, God. So there you have it. They actually told on themselves, right? He said there. Candace is like, wait a minute. I think that's my gift card. Turn it over, bitches. Right? She's like, turn it over, bitches. Oh, shit. I know. You go over to Cam's, you go to Cam's live, man. All you hear is what? Sad song? All around the world, sad song. Hey, crack me up. Oh, damn. Oh. That's some funny stuff. Oh God. Okay, I need to pull it together. I need to pull it together because that was just some fun stuff right there, right? That was just some fun stuff. Lighten things up. I mean, we gotta have some fun once in a while, right? Don't want to come in here every night. I am so sorry. I am finding it funny as hell. I ate too many brownies, right? I one too many brownies tonight. Anyway, that's funny shit. I can't help it. I am trying to get it together. That was just that's just you know we're gonna have to have an all memes night. Just right, just show the memes. The past, the past to the future, right? All the memes that we made over the course of all of this. That would be funny, right? We have definitely made a ton of them. Anyway, oh God, Candus, wherever you are, wherever you are, I so appreciate that laugh tonight. It was definitely, definitely. She said, "Cam." No doubt about it. Oh shit. And girl, I think that was your gift card. I think they went out and had I think they went out and had your Buffalo Wild Wings. Right? They took that $50 Wild Wings card and went and spin it up on some chicken wings. Cam's like, hey, give me extra barbecue. It's free. All right. This one's on Candus. That is really sad. That's sad. Oh, you guys bear with me, please. Bear with me. Because in the same video, this is in the same video that he was whining about all of this stuff. He said, how about when you sit at the table and try to squeeze a tear out your eyeball, Candace? Did anybody else hear him say that? He said you try to squeeze a tear out your eyeball. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Yogi. She should have let him have it. Right. That was her Buffalo Wild Wings. That was her restaurant, not his. you know, you know how I know it was for Candace? Because they had one right there close to her. And that's how Cam and Allie suckered them into giving them one. They're like, oh yeah, that restaurant's real close to Candace, and they went there and ate. They went there and ate at it. They're like, oh well, we're at the Wells. We'll just use their gift card at that nice restaurant, right? It cracked me up. Yeah, they didn't even leave her the bone. He said they were boneless. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I'm trying to get past all of this laughing. Oh, God. If you guess Cam, ding, 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 you win. Look at Beyond. Said if you guess Cam, ding, you won. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Oh, shit. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. Yeah. Ziggy found the bones. Yeah. Yeah, they ditched the bones down the road from Kansas house, right? They got some to go. They had so much on that gift card, they got some to go that night. Oh my God. That is funny stuff. Damn. Jam cracks me up. They had a full pity party for themselves. Right? They had a full pity party for themselves. They probably baked the cake and everything. They probably baked them a cake that night. Oh, shit. That is funny. Okay. But I got to get serious. I got to try to get serious here. Anyway, listen. I went over the picture of Jackie Dobbs, the one that supposedly Jody Sue put out. Jody Sue put out Jackie and his dog. I went over that, and I don't think that's Jackie. I really do not believe that was Jackie. And if it was, it wasn't on no June the 15th, 2021. So, I mean, I'll let you guys decide. You decide. But I'm going to show you, this is really why I came in here tonight, was about Jackie Dobbs. The cam and stuff, that was just, that was just funny, right? That was just funny. But we have to lighten it up sometimes, right? I mean, I know that this case is serious and everything. I get that. But you can't be serious all the time. Stuff like this will really get you down. And, gotta lighten things up once in a while. So, I'm not mean no disrespect. I'm just, I think that we all need a laugh and a break once in a while. And, so that's why I named the live what I did tonight, and, and throughout some fun stuff here. So, give everybody a break. Anyway, I wanted to go over the Jackie Dobbs Jackie Dobbs is not, he's alive. He's alive and well. Trust and believe that. He's still got his Facebook and everything. So, yes, Jackie Dobbs is still with us. But I'm about to show you guys. he, he won't be ringing my phone tonight because I ain't got no phone. Right? Joke's on him. Yeah, joke's on him, right? Oh, cracking asses. Joke's on him. But anyway, yeah. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Candus is hilarious. She cracks me up. Some of the shit she does make me laugh. But anyway, I want to. I got to get the funny stuff off the screen, or I'll start cracking up again. This is Jackie Dobbs. Well, from what Jody Sue was saying, this is Jackie Dobbs. I don't think so, folks. This guy's too thin. This man is too thin to be Jackie Dobbs. Now, that dog does look like Elvis, but this man is too thin to be Jackie Dobbs. And take a look at his beard. He ain't wearing no glasses. No glasses on this man. Jackie Dobbs always wears glasses. And also, there's no beard on this man. I see no beard hanging from this man. And look at his legs. His legs are way too thin. And he's got a totally different type of jeans on than Jackie Dobbs had on that day. That's what I took note of. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you take note of them jeans, if you see the jeans on him, they're not the kind Jackie Dobbs was wearing on June 14th, 2021. At all. So I got the pictures of Jackie too. As you can see, no glasses, no beard hanging down from this man. And look how little and thin his face is. Now, I don't know who this man is. But whoever he is, Jody Sue wants us to believe that this is Jackie Dobbs. No, let's try again. I think Jody Sue needs to explain who this person is, because this ain't Jackie. And actually, now I know they were cutting trees down and stuff. I'm not saying that this ain't from June the 14th, because, you know, it looks, because they were actually cutting trees down and stuff on that other side of the road. And them leaves will be falling. Anytime you cut trees down, and they've been up there cutting them down for a while. And anytime you cut trees down, a bunch of leaves come off. And they do turn, you know, with the heat and everything, they do turn brown. Now, early morning, it is cold. You know, down in the mountains, I don't care if you're down there in the middle of July. If you get up early in the morning, it is chilly in the mountains, right? Down in Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Virginia. Anytime you get down south, it is, you know, it's chilly in the mornings. Anyone from the south knows that it is cold in the mornings. I mean, and like there'll be a fog that, you know, you could actually cut with a knife, right? You could barely see your hand in front of your face some mornings, because, you know, and it's really chilly. So I'm not saying that the trees wouldn't be brown, even if it was June. I'm not saying that the trees wouldn't be brown like that. This looks more like a fall picture than it does a June picture to me. But I could be mistaken, you know, due to the fact that they were cutting trees down and everything. We got to take that in consideration. But I don't know. It still looks like a fall picture to me that she's trying to pawn off on our asses. And that just don't look like Jackie, if you ask me. It looks like his dog, but it don't look like him. Now there's the dog. That's the dog. I don't even know if that's Jackie's dog or not, because this dog, you'll see Jackie's dog here in a minute. I got comparisons. Now, here's Jackie. You see those great big blue jean legs? Now look at this other man. Look at him. Look at the other man. No way. No way. This man ain't got a big green shirt on, and he certainly ain't wearing bib overalls. This man's wearing regular jeans. This man is not Jackie Dobbs. Jody Sue's wanting you to believe it is, but it's not. Now, I don't know who that man is. My bad. Here we go. Take a look. Jackie's got glasses on. He's wearing glasses. And it don't look like him. There you go. I don't think it looks like Dobbs. I mean, if you ask me. And there is the dog that man had. And this is Jackie Dobbs' dog. The top one is Jackie Dobbs' dog. This bottom one, I don't know whose dog this is. Now, Jody Sue is trying to pass this man and this dog off as Jackie Dobbs and his dog. Why would they do that? Because, to be honest, the man definitely ain't Jackie Dobbs. And I don't even think this dog is Elvis. What do you guys think? It's not the same dog. I didn't think it was either. I didn't think it was. And it definitely ain't the same man. So who was up there? Who else was up there running around if this picture was taken June 14th, 2021? And why would Jody Sue be trying to pawn it off as Jackie Dobbs and his dog, Elvis? I'm not understanding that. Yeah, he's got glasses on in every photo. Exactly. And exactly out that is not Jackie Dobbs and his dog. Absolutely not. I don't know who these people, this dog and man was. Exactly. I didn't think so either. Yeah, exactly. So why would she do that? Why would she do that? I have some more interesting stuff tonight as well. He is, some reason she wanted to take that picture and place that picture in July. Now let's go back. Let's go back to here. Now, I'm going to drop this so people see. If you look on the ground at this first picture looks like it was taken in the fall. I mean, I'm trying to give them, a little bit of room for the tree trimmers and everything. I'm trying to be nice about that other side of the road. But look where Jackie Dobbs is standing. Everything's green. Everything's green. He was there June 14th, 2021, and everything under his feet are green. Everything under the other man's feet definitely looks like, late fall, early winter. Late fall, early winter. This other picture looks like it was taken in possibly November, early December. if you ask me. Right? That's what it looks like to me. And Jackie shows up in June. So Jody Sue's taking a picture of someone else and trying to, create this narrative that it was Jackie Dobbs on June the 14th, 2021, off of her trail cam. Jody Sue is so full of shit. And, these are the things we didn't catch on to early on. And, but my question is, my question is why? Why would she do this? Why? What was her motive behind all of this? That's what we got to look at. And no, that is not Pruitt. This man's too old to be Pruitt. Old Prune, old Prune Pruitt is actually, I'd say, a lot younger than this guy. So no, that is definitely not Pruitt. But it could have been one of the searchers and one of the dogs they were using. I don't know. That was possible. But I don't think so, because I think this picture was taken in like November. I'm pretty sure this picture, the first picture, was taken in the late fall, not in the spring at all. She was trying to use a fall picture, something she had captured in the fall, and try to say it was Mr. Dobbs in the spring. And she had to have some kind of motive behind doing that, right? Maybe maybe she was, found a picture close enough from her trail cam or something, of someone else, and wanted to, to make people believe she had a trail cam in June. I'm thinking that's why she lied. I think that's why I think that's why she used some man, a different dog and a man, as this man. So I'm pretty sure that's what she was aiming for, is to to just act like she had a trail cam there in June when Summer came up missing. I personally don't think that she had any cams working at all during that time. So I think this is an old picture that she thought she could find and use and pull the wool over everybody's eyes. But it didn't work because, you know, somebody finally analyzed it, right? Somebody finally analyzed it. So, yeah, she's a weirdo. Real weirdo. That could have been her motive. I don't know. She, um, yeah, I think she does. I think she is an attention seeker, with Angel. I agree with that. But I don't think she wants the attention. I think she wants, the what comes along with the attention. Gift cards, you know, Cash App, Venmo, all, all these supporters given to her, feeling sorry for her, helping her out. I mean, Jody Sue really made out cash wise on Summers' name and back, right? I mean, she done nothing for Summer, but she made out on him. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my daughter had a question, so I had to turn the mic off and speak to her for a second there. Um, yeah, it does seem like everybody down there drives red trucks, right? Everybody seems to drive red trucks. Oh, I appreciate that, Wolf Angel. Um, I really do. I know, actually, the first picture looks like it was taken somewhere in November. And it looks like an old picture that Jody Sue had dug out of somewhere trying to pretend it's Mr. Dobbs. The second picture was taken off of Jody Sue's cell phone. She was taking pictures of this old man and all the stuff in his truck. What a fucking weirdo, right? What a weirdo. Like, what a weirdo. Um, they sure make everybody's business their business, right? What was in his truck and everything ain't none of her damn business. But she was, snapping away, making sure she got pictures of everything. And why? I don't know. And kind of creepy, right? Kind of creepy. But that was taken June 14th, 2021, the day before Summer came up missing. When the police came up there and ran this gentleman off off from his property he had purchased. He had a deed in hand to, and they ran him off from it, would not let him take possession of his own property. So I don't know, don't sound right to me. Oh, I appreciate that, Pam. I appreciate that, sweetie. um but yeah, you know she had some kind of agenda for this. It's just figuring out what was her motive. What was her motive for doing such a dirty deed here? You know, I don't know. I don't know what that motive was. But anyway, there's a property down there, 125 Ben Hill Road. Um, it, as you can see, it's worth a lot of money, right? It's worth a lot of money. It's 86 acres of land on down there. And I gotta wonder, if this property had been checked or was not checked. I don't know if law enforcement checked this property or not. Um, but as you can see, there's something down here on this property, like in the middle of nowhere. There's something on this property. I mean, 80 some acres is a lot of land. But my thing is, what is this? It's like out in the middle of nowhere. And I have no idea what the hell this is. But, if you got a missing child, I think this should be looked into, right? It definitely should be checked for sure. This is the land where that creepy whatever it is on, out in the middle of no place. And it seems to be a road that runs right through it. So law enforcement shouldn't have no problems getting out there and checking it over. And the fog out there is thick, right? They got a lot of thick fog. A lot of fog, just super thick. And in the mornings, it is really cold out there. Seems to be coming off that water. But as you can see, it wouldn't be hard for law enforcement to get back in there to check whatever's out in the middle of here. I mean, this is like in the middle of nowhere, and there's something out there that, as we can see through the trees, there's something definitely out there. I've got better pics, so I'm going to pull them up next. And there it is. As you can see, it's in the middle of nowhere, like nowhere. And I can't figure out what it is. I have really zoomed in on this, and I don't know what it is. The Smiths own this property. This belongs to the Smiths. That's their last name, Smith. But I mean, do you guys have any idea what that might be down there? I have no idea. And that ain't no deers. That is boxes down there. That is some kind of boxes or it's definitely either like a broken down vehicle. It looks like it could possibly be a bus. It looks like it might have broken half. I don't know. It looks like it might have broken half and half of it slid down the hill. I don't know what the hell it is, but they should go out there and check it, right? That's what I'm saying, Kathy. I think somebody needs to check it. Yeah, it does, Molly, a little bit. I don't know. They have some weird stuff on these properties, right? They got some really weird things upon these properties. And I don't know. I know it couldn't be a deer stand because it's not high enough up. A deer stand is built like a tree house. This ain't no tree house. This is actually way down on the ground. So it is not a deer stand. I just went and checked to see what the deer stands look like. And no, that is definitely down on the ground. It looks like whatever it is split in half, and it's been there so long, a piece of it broke off and slid on down the hill there. I don't think that would be an awful big deer stand. I mean, I'm not saying that, that it ain't something that, hunters would use out there. They could be. It could be, but still it needs to be checked, right? We don't know what it is. too big and too low to the ground. Not a hunting blind either. I didn't think it was. I don't know. I just thought I'd bring it to your guys' attention because, you know, um, it is something that, that is way out in the middle of nowhere, isolated, and should be looked into if you've got a missing child, right? If you got a missing child in the area, that definitely needs to be looked into. It could be an old rusted trailer or something. That's true. Molly, no, that's Grandma's house. Yeah, it could be. It might be. I don't know. I thought for a minute that she got another bus and put out there. I don't know. Right? That's true. That is a good question. That is a good question. Um, Wisconsin. Uh, could it be a could it be old trains? Was there ever a railway going through there? I don't know. I don't know. Um, but sometimes weirdos live in places like that, right? They live in abandoned places like this, and to hide from people. So it definitely should have been looked into. Anything that you could see like this from the air upon a property needs to be looked into. Exactly. Um, with Angel, that's what I said. A boxcar train. That's possible. That's possible. Um, and it's the kind of places that people hide in. Um, like vagrants and stuff. They hide in places like that. I surely think that law enforcement should have checked it. At least went out there and you know out there made sure that no one was in there. Exactly, no squatters or you know. It's worth looking into, right? Yeah, it's true, Lisa. He makes her stay. I heard she's living out in that shed, which the shed that used to be the homestead, the original homestead. That's where I heard that Grandis is living, is out in the shed. I heard she done turned that sucker into a home. Sometimes they have underground bunkers under those. That could be true. That could be true. I think law enforcement does need to look it over, though. I don't know. I don't know if the drones would have seen this or not. Um, I don't know. It seems like it seems like we, the people out here, are doing more work than the actual law enforcement there that has boots on the ground, right? Um, I know that that area has a lot of ground to cover, and I know it's not easy covering it. But when you have a missing child, you need to do whatever it takes to get it done. You know, um, every inch of that ground should have been should have been searched. I mean, for some reason, I feel that if this would have been a child, a child that belonged to law enforcement or law enforcement's family, they would have done a hell of a lot more than they've done for Summer. A hell of a lot more. I just got this feeling that every inch of that ground down there would have been searched, right? And I don't think they would have gave a damn who searched it, just so it was searched. But since it's, Summer, a poor child, um, they're sitting on their asses like, you know, she's better off no matter where she's at than up at 110 Ben Hill Road. Well, that ain't the way to look at it. That is not the way to see things, right? And karma's a bitch. You better treat people the way you want to be treated. Yeah, I think somewhere I do have pictures of the old, you mean on the Wells place that was originally supposed to be the main house, the one that had the cellar in it. I do believe I had pics somewhere. I think I did have pics somewhere of that. I'm not quite sure where, but if I can find them, I'll dig them out or get a hold of them. I'll bring them up. I'll bring them up on another live. I can't get to it tonight, but I definitely will. I will keep it in mind and bring them up. Yeah, I just think law enforcement did not do enough. I think that they really mishandled this case. I don't think they did enough to. I just don't think they did everything the way it's supposed to have been done, or should have been done, should I say. You know? I think after you've been in law enforcement for so long, you kind of become numb. I think you become numb to everything, right? Because you see so much, you go through so much, and I think at some point you just get to where you can't care. You don't want to care. It's too hard on the body and the nervous system and everything to take everything to heart. That's why it's important to keep turning over law enforcement, because law enforcement gets burnt out. They get burnt out. After a few years of law enforcement, they get to, they're not gun-ho and eager like young cops are, right? They kind of get lazy and laid back, and then they're no good anymore. They're no good, due to the fact that people need their law enforcement to they need their law enforcement to stay young and moving. And down there, what you got is a bunch of old laid back, donut eaters that ain't handling shit right anymore. They just don't have get up and go because their get up and go done got up and went, right? I mean, you knock the dust off of them guys. They've been there so long. Grandis has no family no family that'll keep her other than Candus, from my understanding. I think Candus the only one that will that even wants anything to do with her mother. And I don't think she wants something to do with her all the time. Um, you know, right? But I think that, she stays with what they call friends. And I think Grandis just moves around like a hobo, right? She moves around so people don't get tired of her. She just keeps moving. She stays with this person, stays with that person, and that way she just gets to live for free. She's like an old hobo. I'm not going to argue with that, Lisa. I'm not going to argue with that at all. Yeah, I think they need interrogated too. I think we all would like to interrogate them, right? I think we all would. I mean, Candus is, talking about, oh, PG hates me and I don't know why. And yes, I think you know why. I think you know why, Candus. PG might dislike me because she don't know me. She don't know my heart. I think I do know you, and I think I do know your heart. Right? I think I do. I do know you a lot better than maybe she even knows herself, right? Candus is a bullshitter. That's what Candus is. She's a bullshitter. She's a great pretender. Being in a circus don't make you an actor. Being in a fucking circus don't make you an actor. Candus is being in that circus. Being in that circus show for a while and working with those underhanded, undermined people. She learned a lot of things, I'm sure. A lot of evil shit. And I'm sure she learned a lot more being around the Wells and that group of people she was with, in Arkansas as well. But they didn't Candus no favors. None of these people did Candus any favors. All they did is make Candus like them. Right? Candus's mother, the Dom Wells, all the other people she dealt with did nothing for her but make her like them. Evil and worthless. That's what they did. They done her no favors. And I don't have I don't have no respect for Candus due to the fact that I think that she knows everything that happened the morning of June 15th, 2021. I mean, she's got that timeline down pat from start to finish when she dropped Hunter off. But then she becomes fuzzy headed, right? Now she gets brain fog. From the time she drops Hunter off till she calls law enforcement, she don't seem to be able to remember a damn thing. That's the problem I got with her, is she don't want to talk about that timeline. And if you don't want to talk about that timeline, Candus, Candus thinks that's the only thing protecting her ass is that timeline. She thinks that, because law enforcement wants to know what the hell went on during that timeline as well. They can't even get it out of her. Right? They can't get it out of her. Nobody can get it out of her because she's afraid to talk about it. Why? Why? I feel that if you're afraid to talk about that timeline, you remember everything from start to the time you dropped Hunter off, which is 5 hours worth of shit. And then you can't remember 3 hours worth. Something's wrong. Right? Something's wrong. You got 5 hours down and now you got brain fog and can't remember 3. No. You don't want to talk about that 3 hours, the 3 hours which your daughter came up missing in, because you're afraid that it will incriminate your ass and put you in prison. That is the problem I got with Candus. Right? That's the problem I have with her, is I can see the very reason she don't want to talk about it. And it pisses me off, because if that is the very reason that she ain't wanting to talk about it to any of us and or to law enforcement, then the only question we have to ask her is, where the hell's your daughter? Because you obviously know, or you could have told us what happened in that 3 fucking hours and wouldn't have cared. You would not have cared. It wouldn't have been protecting your ass because you didn't do nothing. But you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to tell us about it. And therefore something in it has you afraid to talk about it. So that puts you into, obviously you done it. Right? Obviously you did it. I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't think the Wells are guilty as hell. I know nobody that doesn't believe in their heart that the Wells are guilty as hell of what happened to Summer. But how else are people to believe? How else is anyone to believe when indeed the Wells are acting guilty as hell? When indeed they ain't wanting to talk about the 3 hours timeline which Summer came up missing in. Right? Donald brushes it off by just saying he wasn't there. He only knows what Candus told him. Right? And then he doesn't want to tell you what Candus told him. He don't want to discuss it. And that's his way of getting out of it. And Candus just don't want to discuss it at all. And then she thinks that somebody should be her friend. That somebody should protect her. That somebody should, that we should be supporting her. No. Hell no. You can't support that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And she's always screaming, they're interrogating me. No. If you didn't, if you are 100% innocent, you're 100% innocent. You've done nothing whatsoever. Law enforcement cannot interrogate you. because you know the truth, you know you're telling the truth, and the truth don't ever change. And they could ask you 1,000 times and get the same exact answer because it's the truth. You could go minute for minute, second by second through what happened that day because it is the truth, right? And your brain just ain't going to forget. Your mind ain't going to forget 1 second of what was going on. Now I can understand, her having a little brain fog here and there. Um, Maybe she can't, remember every damn little detail, but for the bulk of it, she can remember. She has no problem remembering from the time she got up till she dropped Hunter off. And I don't think she has no problems remembering what happened after that, up to the time she got on the phone with Allie that night, telling her about how she got to go to bed and get up to go to law enforcement the next day, which she didn't. She went to bed, but she didn't get up and go to law enforcement. Law enforcement had to actually come and get her. So, that's signs of guilt as well. And law enforcement knows that. Law enforcement knows that. If you don't do nothing, you're not going to be afraid to show up at the police station. Matter of fact, you would go to the police station and just sit there. That's where you would want to be, right? That's where you would want to be eating, sleeping, and staying. Is right there with law enforcement to help you find your child. You would want them to have to look at you. You would want them to have to look at you and feel pity for you and work even harder to find your child. Because your child means everything to you. Candus wasn't doing that. She was running away from it all. And when you run away from it all and you try to hide, something ain't right. And law enforcement knows that. And we know that. Now, people can scream innocent until proven guilty if you want. Right? They can do that. They can do that. And I totally agree in the innocent until proven guilty scenario. But, if it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. If it looks guilty and it acts guilty, it probably is guilty. Right? It's just the way it is. You call it like you see it. I mean, you take the Idaho 4, right? Take the Idaho 4. I don't see nobody saying, I mean, I didn't see anybody trying to protect the guy that, they believe went in there and did all of that. I don't see nobody trying to protect, him. Right? I mean, right now, they've got what? Some evidence? Well, they got evidence on Candus and them, right? They've got Hunter's phone, they've got clothes, they've got, bedding, they got all kinds of evidence. They got a bunch of bullshit lies that they know is bullshit. I mean, Hawkins County law enforcement's got a lot of evidence against the Wells, especially that the Wells are not cooperating. There's no signs of an abduction at all, right? They've got a lot of evidence too, but you don't see Don and Candus in jail. But the Idaho 4, that guy's in prison, right? He's in jail right now. They done arrested him. So, and everybody saying he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty. I don't hear no innocent until proven guilty there. Leilani. Take Leilani, for instance. She was there with, her boyfriend. And her boyfriend could have did it her boyfriend could have been the one that really did whatever happened to Quentin. But Leilani's the one in jail. I don't hear no innocent till proven guilty there. I hear everybody saying guilty, guilty, guilty. But for some reason, there's always somebody, wanting to take up for these guilty parties. They wasn't going. I'm sure the phones had GPS and everything, but Candus told you she left her phone on the back of Donwell's truck. The reason that Candus had to go to the back of Donnie's truck, she said that she put her phone on the back of Donald's truck to go get Grandis's phone to call 911. But really, that ain't what happened. What really happened is she used Grandma's phone to call 911 because her phone was on the back of Donnie's truck, because that's where she had left her phone, is on Donald's truck when she went out when she left the first time, when she left the property, 110 Ben Hill Road, on June 15th, 2021. She didn't take her phone with her because she knew that it could be tracked. She didn't take that phone with her. She left that phone behind. And she left. And then she came back. But see, it wasn't, her phone was on the property, not off the property. Because she's not that stupid, which most criminals aren't. I mean, you got to be a real freaking idiot to take your phone if you're going to do something, you don't want that, known. You don't take your phone. That's just crazy. But you got a lot of crazy people in the world. But Candus just happened to not be one that crazy. When she left that property the first time she left, and I think that's when she went to that light road, on June the 15th, and then her and Donald returned. I think her and Donald returned to that road once the searching was done and law enforcement was out of their hair. And that's when the dark rainy night, I think that was about the 21st of June 2021, because it was raining that night. And someone did see Domwell's truck parked on the side of a road, and Candus was coming out of the woods. So the point being is, she didn't take her phone with her. She didn't, she wasn't that stupid the first time she went out. Now, the second time she went out, she did have the phone. When she went out acting as like she was looking for Summer. And I do believe it was an act. She did have her phone then, and Donald on the phone. So that's what I'm thinking. Is people having a problem hearing me? Are you having a problem hearing me? Can you hear me now? It was just you, okay? Okay, I appreciate that, Marley. Deputy Sheriff, God bless. CJ, I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I think that I don't think I know. I know that law enforcement is looking at the wells. I mean, they have done told us that in so many different ways. I don't know why we're not listening. The wells are law enforcement's number one suspects in the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah wells. They are the number one suspects in all of this. Nobody else but the wells. Law enforcement understands the wells are not acting right in all of this. Right? So I'm going to go with law enforcement because they know a lot more than we do. Matter of fact, from my understandings, they're supposed to be, from what some people are saying close to law enforcement, there's possibly going to be an arrest made soon on the Summer Wells case. Actually, not an arrest, but arrests meaning more than one. Now, I don't know. That's just word in the grapevine. But from my understandings, there are supposed to be some arrests made soon in this case. They are going to arrest people. And from my understandings, it is more than one. Right? So, with that being said, all I can think of is Candus, Candus, and Donald. So, yeah. Um, I have really, really, I have out of all the YouTubers, I think I have diligently listened to Jody Sue more than anyone out of all the YouTubers. Right? I think I have listened to her diligently. I was on Jody Sue for a long time. And I think Jody Sue just wanted to keep everything interesting, to keep the money and all the stuff coming in, off of this case. And she really didn't want this case solved because once this case is solved, her money flows over, right? And I think that she was doing dirty little implicating and saying and doing things that, but then again, she could have some hand in it. I'm not saying Jody Sue don't have some hand in it, right? Because Andy, Jody Sue, Dawn, and Candus, they can sit there and lie all they want. But those motherfuckers was in cahoots big time. I mean, these were besties right there. They were besties. And they were trying to, trying to portray themselves as, you know, just acquaintances, normal neighbors, you know. Um, well, I really didn't like them on Jody Sue's part, but Jody Sue's over there getting her boo boo's pictures taken by Candus, and Donald's got his ass over there, hanging out with Andy constantly, and I'll tell you another little secret that y'all might not want to know. But early on in all of this, Donald would go, most of the time, Donald would go to work and come home and then pretty much just stay home all evening, all night, go back to work the next day. But when he did leave off of that hill, Donald only went to two places. Two. And that was Fred Hill's, and that was once in a great while. Mostly to Andy's. Mostly to Andy's house is where he was going. So, you tell me what kind of friends they were. And the night before Don went to jail, Andy was at his house. Andy Bernard was at Domwell's house the night before he went to jail. Now, it couldn't have been to give him any substances because, they're going to check for that. Right? They're going to check for that. And Don didn't want to go in there all messed up. So why was Andy at his house? You tell me. Was it to remind him to keep his mouth shut? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how much Jody Sue and Andy possibly know about what happened to Summer. I don't know what they could know. There is some shady stuff, in all of that. There's some shady moments in all of this. Like when, Jody Sue and Candus got into it because Candus felt that she could tell Jody Sue to change the timeline and what she said to law enforcement. I found that odd because they had to be corresponding about what to say to law enforcement if they felt that, they could correspond to change it. I do know that they got into a fight because Jody Sue, Candus was giving Jody Sue gift cards and money and stuff. And then Jody Sue was making a bunch of money and stuff of her own. Candus found out she was making a bunch of money and stuff of her own and didn't feel that, if she's getting her own, she didn't need theirs too. And they had a falling out over that as well, right? Because Jody Sue wanted to get all of hers and half of Candus's as well. Why was she entitled to half of Candus's money? What did she know? How was she implicated into all of this? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Something just did not add up with in that scenario right there. There was something really fucking weird about all of that. Right? So I don't know. All I know is Summer's missing. I know that Dom Wells slipped up and said, that he was crying in that picture, and what was intended meaning what was planned, had been carried through on that day. It was a shock to him that it actually was done and over with when he pulled on the property and down the hill. I think that it's like, um, I think that's the second it got real for him, right? That's when it became real. Um, is at that moment. It all became real, you know, like in disbelief that it actually was pulled through. It's basically, you know, I think, most people on this earth, I think most people on this earth have, I think most people on this earth has, planned something. Maybe, you plan to, like when you're in high school, middle school, right? Somebody's talking about you, saying something about you. So you plan to wait on them at a certain area. You know how they walk, which way they're coming when they go home or they're coming to school, right? So you plan to wait in a certain place for them, away from the school. You plan to wait on them so you can whoop their ass, right? So you can whip their ass. So you can carry out your scheming plan to get this person for what they've been saying and doing to you. So, you're waiting there. You work yourself up, the time comes, you're waiting there the next morning, the next week, over the, Monday morning or the next day, whenever, you're waiting there. And here comes the person. Now it's real, right? Now it got real. You got to carry out what you have planned to do. Now it gets real. And I think that's, Donald Wells, where whatever, like he said, he knew he was crying, and what was intended was carried out. It just is what it is. Now, who carried that plan out? Who carried it out? Well, there's only two people on that property old enough to carry that plan out. Candus and Candus. Who else might have been in that plan? Who may have set it all up? Who may have suggested it to Donald? It could have been Andy. It could have been Jody Sue. We don't know. We do not know. What I'm saying is I don't know. I don't know why Summer had to disappear. If we knew why she had to disappear, then we would have more answers to how many people might know about it. Right? I mean, for instance, if she was sold, then someone had to connect the wells with a buyer. So that could implicate other people like Jody, Sue, and Andy. And it would implicate other people knowing what had happened as well, right? It would implicate other people because now who is the buyer? That's my thing. Um, We got Cam cracking asses in here. Like when you call them fart breath. Um, no, Cam. I don't call just anybody fart breath, but I do call you that. You always got some kind of stank coming out your face, right? Always some kind of stank coming out. Here lately is wham, 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 wham. Did you see yourself tonight? Did you see yourself tonight? Here we go. There's Cam Pam. Cam Pam. You did the whole wham, wham, wham live last night, right? Wham, 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 wham. And actually, it got so bad that Donald said he had to call the whamulance on you, right? There's Donald making a phone call for you, Cam. That shit cracked me up, man. Cracked me up. And you also admitted, that that you took Candace's gift card, dude, and
I
went and
don't
got
know why this is.
wings. You went and got yourself some
Didn't
chicken
know.
wings. There you are. Look, Candace, you say someone took your Buffalo Wild Wing gift card? Must have been who? Cam, not Pam. All right. There you go. There you go, Cam. Oh my God. You look hotter than. Yeah, right. And you're. You know what? You know what I heard? Um, Cracking asses. Donald just texted me, and he said that you stole this picture right here and asked him if that would turn him on. All right. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. He asked me if he looked like that would it turn me on. He heard me say in your chat the other night that I still love Pam. He wants to look like her now. There you go. There you go, cracking asses. That's some funny shit. Yeah, I know. Donald said that don't turn him on, dude. He still knows it's you. That's disgusting. Quit sending Don pictures. We know you like him, but damn, get over it. All right. He said he don't like none of your wigs. That's what he told me. But anyway, this ain't about you, Cam. You know, you got your own platform. Go open your own live and do your wham 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 show. Okay? Go over there and do that little thing. Right? Do that little thing while you eat them chicken wings with Candace's gift cards. Right? No, I'm afraid that's you cracking asses. You were the one up there. You was the one up there when actually Dom was getting off the substance and everything and trying to straighten himself up in order to try to get his voice back and everything. You was the one up there trying to get him um, back on him, right? So not me, not me. You was the one up there, you know, wanting to get him back on him so you could hug up on him. That's fucking nasty. Matter of fact, um, Don said that I'm just going to drop this where it's at. I'm going to drop it where it's at because I don't want to tell people what Don said. You and him was doing well. Your old lady waited in the car. So, but I'm sure you remember. That wasn't me. That was you. Right? That was you. That's why Candace says she can't trust you. She can't trust you, dude. You're disgusting. Now go open your live up and cry about it. Go open your live up and cry about it. Oh shit. You're just funny, dude. You're funny. You crack me up, Cam. I don't. It's like you come out here and you're just glutton for punishment, right? And while we're at it, Cam, you said on your live that Jews hate Jesus. Actually, no. Actually, the Jews are God's chosen people, and and they love God and they love Jesus Christ. Um, I wish you quit spreading false things when it comes to the Bible as well. You know, you're not a preacher. That's for damn sure. You're not a preacher. You use God. You don't worship him. You use him. I don't, you got rolled off the hill, cracking asses. You got rolled off the hill. Shit. I still ain't been rolled off the hill, bitch. You know why? Because I walked off. I walked off. I left them. They didn't leave me. And if I wanted to talk to the whales, I could talk to them right now. You know that. You're the one that's jealous. You're the one that's jealous. Don just don't love you. Candus don't love you. They love me. Candus is my Sour Patch Kid. Right? We fight all the time. She still loves me. There you go. There you go. And Donald knows, I could be a bitch, but he still loves me. They don't fucking love you. Right? They don't love you at all. You the one jealous, bitch. But how can they love you, Cam, with you still in their building materials and gift cards? How could they love you when they had to sit here tonight and watch you sit there
When we were at her house one day.
and eat their chicken wings? Right? You sitting there eating up all their chicken wings. What the fuck? Asking for double barbecue sauce. Unbelievable. And your old lady putting a bib around your neck. What the hell was that about? Somebody block cracking asses. One of my mods block cracking asses. You're not going to be in here talking bad about God or his people. You're not going to be talking bad about God or the Jews in here. Get him the hell out of here. Get him out of my chat now. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. God bless. One of my mods, please do me a solid. Get rid of that bastard. Block his ass. I'm sorry it ain't a poop garden because your fucking ass ain't allowed in it. If you were allowed in it, then it'd probably be a poop garden. Fart breath, motherfucker. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Go stick your nose in someone else's ass, Pinocchio. Don't come in here speaking about my God. I got a problem with that. Come in here, talk all the shit you want, dude, but do not talk about my God. You won't do that. Not here. Not here. My God is Summer's God. My Jesus is Summer's Jesus. My angels are Summer's angels. He will not come here talking about God, Jesus, or anything else, because I truly believe that Summer is in the arms of Jesus Christ. I believe that God has took Summer home to a better place. And I believe that one day I'm going to see Summer in heaven along with a lot of other people in this chat. Possibly even Cam will make it if he can change his ways, right? And I hope he does. I hope he does. But he's not going to come in here in Summer's channel and talk about our God or our Jesus or God's chosen people. That ain't going to happen. Not here, not today. That dude done, killed one too many brain cells in his head, right? He really needs to get to some rehab. That dude needs to get rehab. Quit going around having some pity party, Don't come over here getting angry with me because you got your ass rolled off the hill. Don't come over here getting angry with me because Candus don't trust your fucking ass. I mean, the Wells, at least I was honest. They know where I stand, right? They know where I stand. I ain't no two-faced motherfucker like you, Cam. The difference between me and you is the Wells know that I am trying to seek and find what happened to Summer. Summer is my main focus. She's our topic. The goal is to find out what happened to her and bring her home. Right? The difference between us, Cam, is the Wells know that I am for Summer. I'm not trying to entrap the Wells into anything. I just want to know the truth about what happened to this child. They can respect that. You, on the other hand, they know that you are using their daughter and trying to entrap them, and you probably don't care less about Summer at all. You're just, you're just around for what you can get. Just like you sat there and you said, Candus sat at the table trying to squeeze a tear out of her eyes. What about that, Candus, when you were sitting at the table trying to squeeze one tear out your eyeball? Yeah, that's what he said last night on his live, right? Well, Cam, why didn't you tell all of your chat, the people that support you, why didn't you tell them way back when they heard it last night, but this shit happened months ago, and you're just now coming out with it. So you know what? You're not true to the people supporting you. You withhold information, and you know why you didn't bring it out back when it happened? So people would see, that Candus was fake, like you're saying she is now. She's fake ass bitch sitting across the table and couldn't even squeeze a tear out for her daughter, but was acting like she was trying to. The point being is, you didn't say that stuff before because you wanted to keep the Wells in your pocket for the click, likes, and views. The difference between me and you, motherfucker, is my chat would have knew the minute it happened. The minute it went down, I would have been going live and talking about it. Because you know what? We're here to find Summer, not kiss ass with the fucking Wells and then bring dirty shit out later. like you fucking do. Man, you're a joke. You're a fucking joke. You're a turncoat on your chat. You're a turncoat on the wells. You're just a fucking turncoat, dude. Untrustworthy piece of shit. There you go, buddy. Go wham, wham, wham about that one. Right? Go wham, wham, wham about that. I call it like I see it, bitch. There you go. There you go. And you know that's where you fucked up. You attacked me. To kiss the whale's ass, you came out and attacked me. Went and made fun of my voice and stuff just to please them. Put a wig on your head and act all retarded. You know, you had no rights doing that. None. I had done nothing to you. You didn't even know me. I had never said anything about you. I didn't even freaking acknowledge you being alive, because that's how little I give a damn about you. Right? I don't even acknowledge you until you pick on me. You try to acknowledge me. And you've been doing that a lot lately. And I still was ignoring you and ignoring you and ignoring you. And basically tonight, I just thought what the hell went on was funny. I mean, I wasn't really acknowledging you or the Wells. I just thought what went down was funny as hell. You know, so I decided to share it. It had nothing to do with either one of you. But I still find it funny as hell, right? Here you go, Cam. Stick that up your crawl. I bet you're crying right now like a little bitch because you're blocked. I bet you're crying and I bet you can't wait to fire up your live over there to get even, to say something, because you need to say something. You're going mayhem right now, motherfucker, because that's the kind of little bitch you are. I know you. It's okay. It's okay. You go do that. You fire that bitch up and run your face. Like I give a shit. Because I don't. All I care about is Summer. I'm here for this little girl. For this little girl. Not you. Not any other creator. I tell you what, I don't give a flying fucking rat's ass. At all. I got an agenda. And that is to try to figure out what happened to this little girl. Keep her in the spotlight. Instead of letting her go into the darkness again. Behind assholes like you. Wanting to suck up to the whales. And talk about everything but this little girl. As you've done for months. Right? We had to dig Summer out of the dark and put her into the light. And we got her there. We had to go down 55,000 different avenues. Because of assholes like you. That wanted to come out and put all of these different things out here, throw all of these different people under the buses so the focus wouldn't be on the Wells, because you knew that's what they wanted and you wanted to kiss their ass. Well, we finally got the focus where it needs to be, on the Wells. Now the Wells can come out and they can tell about that timeline, which is important to not only us but law enforcement as well. Or they could go stick their fucking head in the sand. And you can stick yours where the sun don't shine. Well, they got theirs in their sand. You can be behind them. Putting yours somewhere else if you please. I don't really give a flying fucking rat's ass. And that's the way it should have been from day one. If the Wells didn't want to talk about that timeline, then people should have shunned their asses. You shouldn't have ever gave them the opportunity to throw everybody and anybody and everything under a bus to keep the focus off of them and off the truth of what happened June the 15th, 2021. So you know what? As a creator, I have no damn respect for you. I don't even think you should be out here if you're going to kiss the suspect's asses the way you did and not be for the victim. So fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck every other creator that don't fucking care about the victims and only care about some damn suspects that they need to be questioning and they ain't because they're too busy kissing their fucking asses, right? There you go, piece of shit. And I think I said that plain enough for that ugly motherfucker to understand, right? I'm so sick of him. You know, I tried to bury the hatchet with this freak a few times, right? I really did. I tried to bury the hatchet with this guy. You can't bury a hatchet with an asshole like him. Absolutely not. You know? You can't do it. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. I tell you why people dislike me. Because, you know, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not willing to play their shitty little fucking games. You know, so they can stay all snuggy bugged with the whales. I call them out and they hate it. They hate it because you know what? I seek the truth and all they seek is a bunch of fucking lies. Because they don't really care about these victims. What they're doing is they're using these victims. They're using these victims as their livelihood. And that is bullshit. That is bullshit. You're disgusting, man. When you come out here and you use a missing child as a Ponzi scheme to make money for your ass, you are a dirty, low-life piece of shit. That's what you are. If you don't care, then don't be out here. If you ain't for that victim and trying to find out what happened to that victim and help bring that victim home and get justice, fuck you. And you wasn't doing it, Cam. You wasn't doing it. You know, I'm tired of it. I mean, I'm tired. Miss Daisy ain't doing it either. You know, she don't want to ask Candus the hard questions because then Candus might not come on her channel no more. Candus had her ass over here on my channel tonight. Candus had her ass right here in this channel tonight. You want to know why? Because Candus has respect for me. She has the respect that I'm fucking doing all I can, even if I got to go after her and her old man. I'm trying to figure out what happened to their daughter. And you know, even if they did it, they have to still respect it. Because I'm working diligently for their child and nothing more. It ain't about no fucking money. I ain't sitting over here giving people a pity fucking party. Oh, give me super chat. Give me super sticker. Give me some Venmo, some Cash App. Let me run my shit across here all the way through my live with all of my different Cash Apps and shit on it. Let's put the big banner up. Man, as soon as people see that, they should know what the fuck you're after. And it sure the hell ain't solving the case. Right? There you go. And they're pissed off because I pretty much shut their money flow down completely. Right? I let people know what a Ponzi fucking scheme out here is being ran on them. I've tightened people's purse strings so they'll have a little extra money for themselves. And I'm sure all of them people realize, you know, when it comes to buying their medicine and buying things, that I done them a favor. That PG did them a favor. because now they got money for their medicine. They got money for that extra little thing they want, right? They could take that gift card and use it for their family and take their family home a good meal instead of letting some asshole suck them the fuck out of it by acting like they care about a missing child when obviously they don't, because they're getting information and they wasn't sharing it. They were hiding it so they could keep sucking the suspects' asses. Come on now. Motherfucker, you better get up early and go to bed late. You want to fucking outsmart me. You don't know nothing about education. They're freaking fucking millionaires out here. Look like homeless bums. Why do they walk around like a homeless bum? Because they don't want people knowing they're a fucking millionaire. And why? Because they don't want a bunch of fake ass friends. There you go, you piece of shit. Don't ever underestimate my fucking intelligence. Amen. That's true. That's true, Wolf Angel. Facts. Facts. And I like facts. I like truth. You know, I like truth because truth is the only thing that's going to bring this baby home. And we got to get that truth. We have to get the truth. We don't got the truth, we ain't going to find out what happened to this little girl. We're not going to be able to bring her home. We're not going to be able to get closure for her brothers, for us, or anyone else. We've got to get the truth. We got to seek the truth. And there needs to be more PGs out here. They need to be more of me out here after and seeking the truth and not the fucking dollar bill. I chase the truth, not the dollar. I'm not for sale. Tam, you are. You fucking are for sale. Matter of fact, a hell of a lot of creators are for fucking sale. They're for sale. You can buy them, a dime a fucking dozen. I can't be bought. I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. What I need is a clear conscience and able to lay down and sleep at night. That's what I need. Oh, look who it is. It's old fat boy. You think I'm about to let you up on my live for real, motherfucker? You really think I'm going to let you up on my live? No, I don't think so. Not today. Not today. I already know motherfuckers like you. I got a friend just like you, Cam. I got a real good friend just like you. Just like you. And you know what? I don't ever turn my back on that motherfucker. Just like you. Real piece of fucking shit. Always seeking a bum. A bum. Every time I see him, he wants something. Always wanting something. Always taking, not ever giving shit. That's you, motherfucker. That's you. That's you. That's right. You mad, right? You mad. You mad. I love seeing you pissed. Your fake ass laugh right there. Your fake ass laugh. You look like you about to cry, bitch. You look like you about to cry. Let me snap a picture of that. Yeah. Cry baby bitch. Go take your fucking ass right there and start up your own life. Go stick that finger where the sun don't shine. Is that the one you play with the cats with? that the one your old lady's talking about? You like to fucking play with the cats so they be able to do a dookie. Then you stick it all in your mouth. Motherfucking piece of shit. Get the hell out of here. You just got kicked. He's setting his ass down in the back chat. Damn. I took pictures of him. He's down there looking like he's ready to bawl. He's trying to laugh. Got mad as hell because I told him exactly what kind of piece of shit he is. Real piece of shit. A motherfucker take his own mama to the cleaners. Trust me. I know motherfuckers like him. I kid you not. I kid you not. That motherfucker don't know me. He has no idea. I done been in a snake pit with those kind of pieces of shit, right? Don't have a damn thing for him. Not a damn thing for him. Friends like that, you need no enemies. That's all I got to say about Cam and Allie. You need no enemies with them. Blue bonnets. Go stick your nose in somebody else's ass. I don't even know why you came here. You know, I always heard everything's better with blue bonnet on it. Not tonight, bitch. Not tonight. You go make it better somewhere fucking else. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to waste another second of Summer's time on Cam. That dude's a waste of time, period. Every fucking day. You know, every day he's a waste of time. The very fucking air he breathes is a waste, if you ask me. So, it is what it is. That motherfucker ain't worth the salt that goes into his bread. Right? So, it is what it is. Yeah, blue bonnet on it. You take that shit and go get it on somewhere else. I don't have that shit over here. But yeah. Anyhow, I don't want Candus to get upset watching him eat her fucking chicken wings. But as of June the 15th, 2021, Candus is steering clear of that timeline. And it's because she feels that as long as she does, it's protecting her. And I know this because, you know, Donald felt that way as well. He felt that, you know, basically, he's the one that said it, right? He's the one that said, you know, that's possibly what is saving her. So, with that being said, I mean, that's what he told me in a roundabout way. And that's why they're not cooperating. And she's doing, and like I said, she didn't go to the police department. Any other parent with a missing child, law enforcement told you the night before to be at the police station the next day, you would have been there. You would have been there wanting to know what the hell they're going to do, what's their plans, you know. You would have been there wanting to know how they are going to go about getting and finding your child. Right? You would be there wanting to know all the information that they have already gathered up over the night. You're going to want to know things. So you're not going to hide at home and refuse to go to the point that a police car has to come and pick you up to go there. No parent is going to do that. I just don't believe that shit at all. So, you know, it is what it is. You got your high on tonight, Cam? You got your high on? He likes to be in my back chat, winking and everything. He's back here looking, trying to be all sexy, and his old lady standing right there. Standing right there allowing it. Shame on her. Shame on her. I'd have done pulled his cap off and slapped him around with it, right? Like, what the hell you doing? But not her. I mean, Cam could do no wrong in the sight of her eyeballs, right? She all needy and shit. She all needy and shit. Yeah. I mean, this lady acts like, she couldn't find anything else in the world. If old Cammy boy left her. That's a shame that her self-esteem's that fucking low, right? You don't get no lower than that. Yeah, they're pretty disgusting if you ask me. Like I said, I know someone exactly like him. I can't fucking stand them either, right? Can't stand them either. And they got an old lady like that as well, And me and you, baby bullshit. Yeah, you take that fucking shit somewhere else. Ain't nobody trying to go there. People like that, stay away from them. Anyway, as I said, she's not wanting, she's avoiding that timeline. We need to know about that timeline. And if she isn't willing to speak about that timeline, then I don't want to speak to her. I don't want to speak to him. Don't ask me. Do not ask me to support you unless you're willing to talk about that timeline. I can't do it. Candus says I don't know her. Okay, Candus, I don't know you. Why don't you let me get to know you? Why don't you chit-chat about that timeline? Because that's what I want to chit-chat about. You tell me I don't know your heart. Well, you know what? I'd like to find out what's in your heart. I'd like to find out how much you do love your daughter by you talking a little bit about this timeline. I'm not asking for every second. I'm just asking for what you can remember. That's it. What you can remember. Maybe, maybe that could change my mind. Maybe I could get behind you and support you at that point. But you ain't giving none of us that opportunity. And therefore, you're looking guilty as hell. And as long as you're looking that way, like I said, if you look like a duck, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it probably is. And you looking guilty, you're acting guilty. So you probably fucking are. You're steering clear of that timeline. You wasn't going down to the police station the next day. I mean, there's questions that I like to ask. And if you ain't willing to answer them, then, obviously you're hiding something. And that's the way law enforcement is feeling right now as well. That's the way they are feeling right now as well, right? You're not cooperating. And people that don't cooperate because they got something to hide. They're afraid to cooperate. They're scared. An innocent person ain't scared of nothing because they know in their heart they're innocent. You want to talk, they'll talk. They don't give a damn because they're telling the truth. They're telling the truth. And I respect that. I respect that. But, I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to sit there and say that timeline ain't important because it's the most important thing of all. Right? And Daisy says, well, yeah, people twist and turn and try to twist it and turn it. No, people ain't. People ain't going to try to twist and turn anything that you say. Absolutely not. I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't for Summer's sake. You know, this ain't about Candus. It's about Summer. You know, and most of all, it's about God and doing what's righteous. Nobody's going to take it, twist it, and turn it. You just don't want to talk about it because you think that that's what's saving your ass. And it's not. Actually, it's what's going to get your ass hung. You just too stupid to know it. So these people that, you know, are letting you get away with it and kissing your ass for click, likes, and views, they don't fucking give a damn. Candus, they don't give a damn. But I can't support people that ain't going to ask the hard questions for Summer's sake. I can't support people that are going to sit there and let that kind of bullshit go on. You know, I'm not going to support people that's blocking and timing out people that's trying to ask hard questions. And just because they're in fear that Candus is going to get offended and not come on their channel, they click, you know, they click the button there and block her or time out the chat that's over there supporting them. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't go along with that. And I've seen, you know, too many of these creators has done that with the whales from day one. That's what messed this whole case up as well. That's why we haven't got the answers that we have been looking for, because they're too fucking afraid to ask them. Well, I will ask them. I will ask them. You know, just like Donald, he promised to go on Steve Wilko's show. Hey, I said, hey, if you do that and pass that lie detector's test, get a chair, and I would be 100% behind you and Candus. Full support of whatever it takes to look in other directions. If there is someone else out there, we want to go after them. But first, we got to clear you. Donald disappeared, right? He disappeared. He disappeared because, one, he fucked up saying what was intended. And now law enforcement's got that in their hands. So he fucked up there. And he fucked up saying he'd go on a show and backed out like a cowardly ass lion, right? He backed out from it. And you know, and I don't want him on my channel. I don't want Don and Candus on my channel. This is Summer's channel. I don't want them here. If they're not going to be here for Summer and they're not going to do what is best for Summer, go take a flying fuck. Go take a flying fuck. Stay over there on Daisy's channel where you'll get your ass pampered and the people will get blocked and timed out if they try to ask any questions that might offend you motherfuckers. You do that and ask me if I fucking care, because I don't. I don't. Daisy's channel will go down like a snowball in hell, because everybody will see that she's harboring a couple of fucking criminals that don't want to answer hard questions, and nobody wants to hear about Don's work. They don't want to hear about Candus's fucking dog. What people want to hear about is that damn timeline and what happened that day and how much they know and what can be done to find their daughter, bring her home, and get justice. That's what we want to hear. And if we ain't going to hear that, then we don't want to fucking hear them at all. Period. We will just continue to keep Summer's name in the spotlight and let the Wells know that law enforcement is looking at their asses and everybody knows they're the number one suspects. And we hope if they did what law enforcement truly believes they done and what we truly believe they may have done, that justice is served upon them. That's what we will do. That's what we will do. We kept Summer alive. We kept Summer alive for months. While Donnie's in jail and Candus is off running all over the place. And neither one of them was out here to support their child whatsoever. But we were still supporting her. And we will keep supporting her until she is found, brought home. If she is no longer with us, laid to rest, so that her brothers and everyone here can get closure. Her brothers will know that it had nothing to do with them. It was not their fault any way, form, or how. And we will seek justice. We will seek justice. And we will ask for the hardest sentencing that the law can give to the person that did this. We will be writing the judges and whoever else we have to get it done. If we have to stand outside of that courthouse with big signs saying justice for Summer Moon Utah Wells, we will do it. That's what we would do. Don, Candus Wells, we do not need you to keep your daughter alive. We do not need you to keep her in the spotlight out here. We do not need you to pressure law enforcement in doing what needs to be done and seeking justice for this little girl. My understanding, there's going to be arrests. So obviously they got enough already to make those arrests. I hope they get their asses up on 110 Ben Hill Road with them beautiful bracelets and start getting that done. I hope they get up there and do what needs to be done. But until then, we will keep Summer's name in the spotlight. We will keep Summer alive out here. And we will keep pushing law enforcement to do their damn job and get something done. They promised us that they were going to make sure they solved this case. Ronnie Lawson, you promised. And I know there's plenty of prayers going up for this baby every day, and God's listening. And if Ronnie don't step in, God will. And I believe he already has. And I know this case is going to be solved. I know this. Summer's case will be solved. Trust and believe that. She will get justice. Summer will get justice. So be afraid, Dawn and Candus. Be afraid. You've already showed everybody, including law enforcement, that you're guilty as fucking hell. You done showed them that you're guilty as hell, And you know what? I think they're ready to arrest your asses. I really do. And you know, they don't have to have a body to get that done. They don't need your daughter to get that done. All they need is enough circumstantial evidence to get that done. And I personally think they have it. Now, I don't know what's on Hunter's phone, but it must have been awful damn important because they kept it. I have no idea what the boys have said that could be leading to an arrest as well. I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, but I can guarantee you God has opened up something. He has opened up something that law enforcement is stepping back and taking a real good look at and are making their decision to move forward. And from what I understand, they're going to be moving forward. So they've got to have something pretty solid right now. And they didn't say they're going to be making an arrest. They said they are going to be arresting some people in the Summer Wells case. There you go. That's what's being said. And I understand it's coming from people close to law enforcement. So, I don't know. We'll wait and see, right? We'll wait and see. But during that time, we will do what we've been doing ever since this channel started. We will continue to keep Summer's name, Summer's face out here in the spotlight for all the world to see, including all of law enforcement in Hopkins County. If Don and Candus is on here watching, then I'm sure Ronnie Lawson or Ronnie's wife or Ronnie's family, Pruitt, Mr. Prune, man, that guy really has a chip on his shoulder. And to be honest with you, if I was Don and Candus Wells, I'd be afraid. I'd be afraid. I would really be afraid of Pruitt. Because that guy, when he finds who did this, he's probably going to beat the hell out of him. He's probably going to beat the hell out of him. Trust me, he's really pissed. I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's had about all he could take. And then some. So, if I was them, I'd definitely be scared. Because they have had their focus on the Wells from day one. They knew the minute Candus said that she put that kid in the house, that she's a fucking liar. When she told him to have that ass down at the police station, and she didn't show up, they knew who they wanted right then and there. She fucked up in so many ways, she doesn't even know how bad she fucked up. If she knew how bad she fucked up, she would have been hiding all this time, not even showing her face. And that's the truth. She don't know. She's been too busy hitting the fucking bottle and not caring. But they're going to make her care now. They're going to make her care. Her ass about to go somewhere where there ain't gonna be no liquor, right? That fucking Whiskey River's gonna run dry. Trust me. So, you think you're getting away with something, Candace? You ain't getting away with shit, bitch. They already got your number. They got your number, girl. That bitch is on the back of one of them suits. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Old girl ain't too smart at all. The whales think they're all smart and shit. They were the dumbest motherfuckers I ever seen. And that's the truth. They think they're criminal minded, but they're not. Not at all. Trust me. They're idiots. Absolutely, Pamela. Absolutely. Everything's in God's hands. God controls everything. We control nothing. As humans, we think we have control of everything. No, all we have control of is the choices we make when we get there. God done went before you. He done went before you. The only thing you get to do is either make the right choices or the wrong ones when you hit tomorrow. When you hit the next 5 minutes, you only get to make the right or the wrong choice. Nothing more, nothing less. I hope everybody makes the right ones because that's what's going to get you everlasting life. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we really don't know what's right or wrong. That's true. But we better pray that it was right. This case will go however God has planned for it. Not the way we planned, but the way He's planned. It's just the way it is. But it doesn't hurt. I think that, God's will is our will. We want Summer found. We want Summer brought home. And for so long, that's all I wanted. Maybe it still is. Just to have her found and put to rest so everyone can have closure, especially her little brothers. But if indeed the Wells are guilty, I hope they fucking rot in jail. I hope they rot in jail. I hope they put them in there and they throw the key away. Because they have put so many people through hell. So many people. They have ruined so many people's lives. They have put so many people through hell over something they did not have to do. Their bad choices is what led up to all of this. And put so many people through hell. And then they sit there and throw person after person after person under a fucking bus. Getting their family slandered, attacked. Put everyone through that kind of misery. Went and put the child somewhere where it couldn't even be found. So people could have closure. Oh, fuck them. At that point, fuck them. No one will have any mercy or pity upon the Wells. No one will have mercy or pity upon them after all of this. PG, what if they hid her like the girl they hid in the stairs? Well, that was a whole different scenario. That was where, that was where I believe the mother just wanted her daughter. If it's the right case, the mother just wanted her daughter. They wasn't abusing or mistreating that child. They were just trying to keep her away from the other parent, I believe, or away from Child Protective Services. I think Child Protective Services had took her, and the parents were just trying to keep their child. They loved their child so much they were willing to try to do anything to keep it. That's a different scenario. The Wells are the parent, both parents are there, and a grandmother. They don't need to hide her in a staircase. They don't need to hide her anywhere. Why would they be fucking hiding her? That's crazy. Who are they hiding her from? If they're hiding her like that, it's because of something they don't want law enforcement knowing. And that's sick. That's a whole different scenario. Right? And I think at that case, they still need to go to fucking prison, right? Throw away the key. I'm still have no mercy. Hell no. This little girl deserved to be here just like the boys. She deserved to start school. She deserved to be a cheerleader if she wanted to, or play baseball, or, volleyball, or whatever she wanted to do in this life. It was her life to live. However she wanted to live it. She should have been, able to know what it's like to choose whether she wants to get married or go to college or just get a job. Right? It was her life. I mean, her dad was supposed to be looking forward, and her mother as well, to each milestone, right? They were supposed to be looking forward to watch her grow into a beautiful adult. They were supposed to be looking forward to walking her down an aisle one day. They were supposed to be looking forward to their grandchildren coming to visit. And they go visit the grandkids and their daughter. This was her life to live, to be whatever she wanted to be. It was her time to shine. Summer was a gift to the Wells. She was a gift, not an item. It was a gift from God to watch over and help to grow into the most beautiful human she could ever grow into. They were supposed to lead and guide her in this world. Don and Candace Wells were supposed to be the shining lights that led those children on a beautiful path to a beautiful future. And all them dark motherfuckers done is put those kids' lights out. It's sad. And I think they should be in fucking jail for that. We all seen that dirty house. We all seen how those kids, how skinny and malnutrition they looked. We all seen all of it. And we can't turn a blind eye like we didn't seen it all. Because we did. We know there was abuse going on. We know that there was, we know all the things. We know everything. Child endangerment, child neglect, child abuse. Those kids didn't stand a chance with those two people of becoming healthy, 100% God-fearing, law-abiding citizens in the future. Not a chance in hell. What they were going to grow up to be is substance abusers and a problem to society, just like their parents. Thinking it's okay and blaming everybody else for their bad choices. It's bullshit. And we sit there and watch this little girl have to pay the price to get her brothers out of that snake pit. So how could we sit here and and condone that type of behavior from the Wells? How can we sit here and even think of supporting this? It makes me want to puke. I want to actually puke thinking about it. Supporting them two fuckers. Are you kidding me? No. What I want is Candus to answer the questions. What the fuck happened in that 3-hour time frame between getting home and calling law enforcement? She can't answer that, then like I said, she can kiss our asses. This is about Summer. And that 3 fucking hours is about Summer. And if she doesn't want to talk about Summer in that 3 hours, then she can go to hell. Right? There you go. And Dawn can go with her. And old fucking Granny Panties too. Right? Granny Panties can go too. There you go. I said it. I say it again. Granny Panties, you can go to hell too. Because your ass was up there and whatever the hell happened, you could have said something. And you didn't. That was your choice. You made the wrong one. You made the wrong one. Don't ever talk about how much you love your grandkids. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear them fucking lies. If you love someone, you walk through hell over hot coals for them. You know when you love someone? It's when you're willing to give up all of you for them. When you ask the Lord to take you so they can live, that's when you know you love someone. And on that note, I'm going to play Summer's song out of here. I want to let everybody out here know that, I am so grateful that you're here supporting Summer. I thank each and every one of you because I know Summer would if she was here. She'd thank you also. Summer is the victim. Her brothers are the victims. Nobody else is the victims but them. Let us remember that. Let us remember that. Please keep praying because I know God's answering. Keep them prayers going up for this baby. Keep faith. Faith moves mountains. A prayer without faith is empty. So know when you pray, you've got to have faith that God's going to answer, and He will. So please keep those prayers going up for this baby. That's all I ask. Keep them going up for other people as well. There's some people needing prayers, like our beautiful sunflower, Ahmad, that we have here. She's beautiful. She's kind. She's caring. And she lost her mother. That's the hardest thing in the world. Losing your parents or a child is just overwhelming. So please keep the prayers going up for her. Keep them going up for Sweet Norway. And I know there's a lot of other people there's a lot of people asking for, prayers that they don't want to tell us what's going on, but unspoken prayers. I've seen a lot of that lately. Pray for them as well. I don't know what's going on, but God does. And if people are asking for prayers, then we should pray, right? We should pray for everybody, not somebody. But please pray for Summer. Please. Good night, everybody. Much love. God bless. Imagine peace. I absolutely am grateful for the support for Summer's channel here. God bless. We got a super sticker, everyone. God bless. Amen. I do appreciate that, sweetheart. And I can't imagine peace. I wish we could all find it here on earth, right? Amen. Good night, sweetie.